The funny thing about that Chevette is that the braking system on it was so small. Like just the mass cylinder moved so little volume and the calipers, everything were so small, is that I could not get the brakes to bleed using any method. If you use the pedal, it would just trip the proportioning valve. There seemed to be no way to force it. Like if you breathed on it at all, basically, the proportioning valve tripped and you had no fluid to the rear brakes. Gravity bleeding didn't work, pressure bleeding didn't work. There was like, for some reason, the brake system just would not cooperate. Basically, what the moral of the story is that when I ordered this thing years and years and years ago, and I used it on that Chevette, I literally had the brakes bled in like 15 minutes on the whole car. And up to that point, we had been trying for honestly weeks to try and get the brakes to work. But basically, the gist of all this is that this thing bleeds brakes backwards of how you'd normally bleed them. This, you actually push the fluid from the bleeder, from the wheel, up through the system and actually fill the master cylinder from the wheel. The theory behind this is that, well, obviously air rises. So when you're trying to bleed a vehicle in the traditional manner, you're trying to get air to do what it doesn't want to do. It wants to go up, where you're trying to force it down brake lines and out something that's lower than the master cylinder normally. So I'm just kind of happy to review something or present something to you that I've actually been using myself, so I know it's a quality product. And hopefully this will come in handy for you in the future. Phoenix Systems is offering all of my fine viewers here 15% off site-wide. So you can buy the tool I just used or any of their other products. Just use the coupon code Fuel Injection Sucks, all one word, and you get 15% off your first order.